Hello and welcome back to Refurbishing with Will. I'm Will Prasky. Today we're going to make a DIY power station using old printer and CD player parts. These are all the pieces you need. 2 printer electric motor, a mechano beam, 2 nuts. I'm just using 2 nuts because I don't have the right screw. A pulley, rubber band, bigger pulley with a fan on it, L bracket, motor mounts, and a bolt. Let's grab our mechano beam and start assembling this thing. I needed to pull out my ratchet set because this needs to be very tight and the wrench didn't fit. First step, solder wires onto the motor and pick the right shrink tube, cut it in half and slip it on, then heat gun it. Right now we are putting some shrink tube on our wires so they don't pull apart. We've finished step 2, mounting the motors onto the mechano beam. Moving on to step 3, we're going to mount this little L bracket to this mechano base and put it onto our baseboard platform. Let's get started. I needed to pull out my ratchet set because this needs to be very tight and the wrench didn't fit. The next step is installing these 2 pulleys, a small one and a big one, to make the ratio bigger. And now that we installed these 2 pulleys, we have to have the big pulley on our drive motor and the small one on the generator so we can get more speed in the generator and it creates more volts. And if there's any twists, it could break your belt, so you have to spin it slowly until it gets rid of all the little twists. It looks like we gotten rid of all our twists in our belt. We used this old wood screw and it was a bit too long, so I put some spare nuts on it to make for a good spacer. We brought out the multimeter to test how many volts we're creating, and we put alligator clips onto the plugins so we can put it onto our leads. We're going to turn on our multimeter and plug in our 12-volt plug-in. It's 12 volts, 750 milliamps. We alligator clipped the multimeter onto these 2 wires going to our generator, and we have a 12-volt power source coming in. Let's put in the power. We're putting in 12 volts and we're getting 27 volts coming out. Look. All out of this little generator. Welcome back. I hope you like our video. See you soon.